Thursday, everybody. Super exciting. So we took our spelling test yesterday. Today you are starting a new set of spelling words about homographs, which are ones that are spelled the same, but they have different meanings, and sometimes they could be spelled differently. So, for instance, progress or progress, which means progress is to get further, and progressing is the actual verb. There are a few other examples. Let me grab the page. Sorry, I thought it was on it. So like contract or contract. So contract is like a legal document that you sign, usually for work and stuff. And then contract means like to get. Like if I contract a virus, I've gotten a virus. Object and object. Object means like I object, like I don't agree. An object is just an item. Okay, so that kind of thing. So keep those in mind. I could use either pronunciation for some of those. I'll usually stay pretty consistent, and you'll see that in the videos next week, okay? For grammar, we are talking about number words with hyphens. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. So for instance, ignore this, I'll show you that in a minute. So for instance, if we have 51, which is the first one on our thing, you're gonna write the word 50. Please make sure that, of course my red just wants to give out now. Please make sure that you write your F's as F's and not B's. So you have F-I-F-T-Y. Now, you're gonna stop after the Y. You're gonna put a dash, and then you're gonna start the 1. And remember, if an N is connected to an O, there's only one hump, okay? So you're gonna do that for the other 4. Please make sure you copy all the way through. Don't spread it out so you don't have to copy it. Make sure you're actually copying it all the way through, okay? But just make sure that you don't connect the 50 and the 1 from the hyphen. You have 50 hyphen 1. 40 hyphen, I think it's 2? Yep, 40 hyphen 2. So the words are separated from each other, but with the hyphen, they make one long word. Make sense? But again, the hyphen is separated from the other 2. So it's not this. Let me write it out real quick. All right, so it's not either of these that I'm about to show you. It's not this where they're all completely connected, and it's not this where your hyphen is connected to the 2. They're just separated. So it's word, hyphen, word. All right? And then for grammar today, you're still working on your diamante. So remember, they're usually 7 lines. Yesterday yours weren't, but today they are. There's 7 lines. As real quick before we move on, moms, we're about to make a special project for you guys. So I'm about to talk about that after this. So please pause and moms walk away for just a second if anybody is watching. We don't want to ruin the surprise. All right. Now that you guys, it's just you guys, I can tell you we're going to make a diamante poem for our moms. Okay. So this weekend on Sunday, this is Thursday, and on Sunday is Mother's Day. So you guys are going to make a poem that you can give her about her. All right, I'll show you my example in a minute and explain why I did the ones I did, and maybe that'll kind of help you. But again, it gives you what you're supposed to do. So it has noun, adjectives, ing verbs, that kind of thing, okay? So I'll show you mine. You have more this time. See that middle line where it said nouns? Remember yesterday when I was talking about the puppy one, and I was like, you're gonna have nouns in the middle. So I started mine out. We're all going to start it out by saying mom. If you want to say mommy, mum, however you call your mom, fine. But it's all going to start out about mom. All right? The next 2 words are adjectives. So when I think of my mom, I think she's very pretty, and I think she's very confident. So I put pretty and confident. I think she's very confident in herself. The next one was 3 ing verbs. So I had working, because she always worked so hard when I was a kid, and she still works very hard. Just she works a lot. She works a lot. Sorry for the repetition. But when I was a kid, she worked so hard for us and at her job. Cleaning, because we always had to clean when people would come over and whatnot. And loving, because she's so loving to everybody around her. The next one was 4 nouns. So if you notice, we went 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, and then it's going to go 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So for 4 verbs, this one might be a little hard when you think of just your mom. But remember, these 4 are supposed to relate to mom in some way. So remember, for like pup, or for the puppy, it said like backyard and ball and things like that. So when I think of my mom, I think of clothes. And one of the reasons is not only did she give me all of the clothes I needed as a kid, like I never had clothes that I couldn't fit. I was never needing clothes because she always did such a good job of providing. But we also go clothes shopping together. She likes bringing me along to give my opinion and things like that. And that's a really special time for us. So I think of clothes. I think of food because we really like to make food for people, for ourselves. Food is just good, and she's really good at cooking. House, when I would see her, it's not at school, I would see her at the house, and she was always taking care of the house and things like that. And glasses, because again, we both have glasses, and that's something we always did together until I moved here, was we went and gave our opinion on each other's glasses when we were picking out new ones, and that was always a really cool bonding time. All right, so then we go down and we have 3 more ing verbs. So I did cooking because, again, she's good at cooking and she did it a lot. Talking, we had some really good talks. And caring. It's a little bit different than loving. She took care of me, my family, my dad. My dad takes care of us too, but because this is about moms, that's why I'm specifying. And she takes care of her parents and her grandmother. She just takes care of everybody. All right. Then we have 2 more adjectives. That describe her. I think she's really cool, so I put cool. And she's very, very wise in life, so I put